Welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can always look at your Moon and Rising sign readings in addition to your Sun sign reading today for additional information for the week, or in case your Sun sign reading isn't resonating with you for whatever reason. This is for the week of October 3rd through October 10th. Forgive me for uploading a day late. It's been super busy at work. We're going to be using the Healing with the Angels Oracle for our main spread today with a focus on healing. And then as always, drawing additional message cards from the other decks, this week being the medicine cards and the wisdom of the Oracle. This is a general reading for your sign, so whatever is most prominent in your life, I encourage you to take these messages and apply them to, and hopefully you find them helpful and healing. So, what does Scorpio need to know about healing this week? Nice. Okay, great energy, beautiful energy around healing this week, Scorpio. I'm so pleased to see this for you. You could be, so just a quick snapshot of what's going on with all the cards before we look at them individually. You could be looking at a breakthrough moment for yourself with regard to healing this week. This looks like an incredibly spiritual week for you if you're open to such a thing. And if you are following the internal guidance that you probably have been listening to for quite some time now, or paying attention to fulfilling for some time now, you're going to feel as though there's a sense of achievement around this, and probably feeling as though there's a sense of being next level through achievement. And that could look like anything that you've been working on for quite some time here. Generally speaking, regarding spiritual matters, but of course anything that's going on within the self. So we're looking at psychological, emotional matters as well. So how you're going about the world, what you're expressing, and your own personal healing. The beautiful part of this is that it's going to be manifesting as a sense of being free from something. You're going to be free from something here. And of course, you could be guided by an angel that you've been calling upon, or you're being asked to call upon Archangel Michael specifically this week. But certainly if there is an ancestor or a guardian angel that you've been looking to guide you in the right direction, it'll be far, far easier to achieve what you need to this week, and particularly with Archangel Michael and asking for a favor, asking for help through something, or for assistance through something, and just making it really clear what you want. I see here that you are very clear. You've made very obvious to yourself what it is that you need to do and how you need to move forward here. So really beautiful to see this for you, and a sense of success or a sense of achievement awaits you near the end of the week. So let's look at these one by one. Of course, new beginnings is in your central position. This is you this week. This is feeling as though this is your sense of achievement. This is next level. Of course, she's got the bouquet. She's looking at a very bright future. Her back, she's turned toward the future. There's nothing from your past that's drawing you anymore. This is where I see you being guided very firmly into something that is to your best outcomes, for your highest good, to your best benefit. And this is not just some accident. This is a lot of hard work and a lot of attention being paid to this concept here. So this is the result of a lot of hard work and intention. So this new beginning belongs to you, and this is where I see you being uplifted, feeling as, you know, this success is finally occurring in your life, and it's going to lead to even higher senses of achievement for you, obviously. So really revel in this. If you are achieving something, really give yourself a pat in the back for this, to understand what it took to get through something difficult, or to map this out for yourself and then follow through. And to enjoy it as well. So not only the pat in the back, but maybe this could include a sense of celebration, you know, maybe even treating yourself to something here, something that you wouldn't consider that you deny yourself necessarily, but something that could beautify your surroundings, for example. This could be something as simple as a bouquet of flowers in your home, or spending time in nature, communicating to other people who have your best interests at heart that you've achieved something. These are all expressions of beauty, and certainly beautifying your surroundings with thankfulness, with gratitude, or expressions of beauty through art. Okay, so this could be through singing or dancing or writing. Also, it could be the sensual arts as well. So however you're expressing this joy and this beauty in your life, you're going to really want to, you know, praise yourself this week for getting to this level. This is, oh, sorry, my mic was rubbing there. This is, you know, your design, right? This is what you had planned. But I believe that we can't really do anything that we plan unless we have sort of this sense of something behind us, something guiding us. And this is what I see happening for you this week. So you've been very, very clear about what it is that you wanted, very aware what needed to be accomplished, and it looks like that has panned out for you, or it will be panning out for you this week on at least one level or in one area of your life. Here we have divine guidance in your influence card to your current position. And this is, look, I mean, this is the heart star. This is the heartbeat of the universe. This is feeling compelled to move in this direction. And I mean this toward healing, right? Compelled to move toward healing, toward lightening your load, toward getting rid of the albatross, these traumas, these memories, these disturbances, these stories, in fact, that we tell ourselves, particularly if they're not happening anymore. If something isn't happening, then it's just a story, right? And I think you've been very clear to yourself about what narrative you want to carry you through the rest of, you know, your foreseeable future. And this has been divinely guided for you. So you feel safe here. You feel competent and confident here, because it's guiding you to something next level. So this is a really beautiful state of being to be in. Not only are you recognizing of it, and aware of it, but you accept it, okay? And this is also another beautiful aspect of health and healing, frankly, because plenty of us know how to heal, right? There's lots of books, there's lots of therapy, and there's lots of ways to go about healing. But so many of us, astrological sign notwithstanding, refuse to do it for whatever reason, right? We make up all sorts of reasons. But it's primarily revolving around the narrative, right? The story that we convince ourselves. Well, I would do this, but, or I would say this, except, or I would try this, but, you know, that type of thing. That's a narrative. The narrative just by the same definition, a narrative includes, I plan to achieve this by doing this. This is how I plan to do this. That's a narrative too. So it is the story that we tell ourselves, and this is highest level storytelling. This is highest level narrative here. So you feel very compelled, it appears here, to move in a specific direction toward healing, particularly within yourself, but ultimately this will play out in your relations with other people. It's just the way it happens. Anytime we do forgiveness work in our own life, it manifests through all our relationships. It's the beautiful thing about it. And the work of forgiveness has next to nothing to do with the person we're forgiving or the people that we forgive. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it really has to do with ourselves. We need to let go of that albatross, particularly if it's not occurring anymore. If for whatever reason, Scorpio, this week you're finding that you're able to move away from something here or gain higher ground or next level to some degree for yourself here, but you're still undergoing trauma of any sort, pain, violence, hatred, including self-hatred, doubt, etc. So all this low vibrational energy, if this is still in your life, you're going to, treat that as part of your narrative and say, you know what, I have identified what's keeping me down. I'm going to release that now and accept something better for myself. And you can even, if that is at all close to the process for you this week, you can even forgive yourself for not doing that sooner. That's it. Seriously, you don't have to nag yourself about it. You don't have to be mean to yourself. You don't have to say, because we all do it. I'm not saying it's just you doing it. I'm saying I've been there, and we can even recognize something that we can switch up in our lives and then say, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore, and then switch it up. Or spend the next 3 months berating ourselves for not doing it sooner. You're going to want to skip that stage, if at all possible. Skip the stage where you're like, why didn't they? How can I? Skip it. It's not important. You just want to say, oh, I recognize it. I'm ready to forgive. What do I need to do to forgive this person or this state of mind or this stage or this theme or whatever, including yourself, okay? You're going to want to include yourself in the forgiveness theme because it will change things so quickly. The work of forgiveness heals so quickly. It's like magic. So try it this week in particular because the divine has your best interests at heart with regard to this narrative. You need to let this go and move on. Here with Archangel Michael. Look, I can't say enough good things about this Archangel. I've personally had enormous success praying to him and asking for help. And he appears in readings to make himself known that you reach out to him. So yes, you can look to ancestor or guardian angel healing. But, try something new this week. The divine is guiding you or, making you aware that Archangel Michael is available to you. Try him, okay? Really, really try him. If you're skeptical, try it. Then I suggest you try it even more if you're skeptical, okay? It's just, you don't need to be cynical. Cynicism is, the death of possibility in my view. But skepticism is saying, I'm willing. And it can be fun. Coyote. Now this is very interesting to see here as well. Here we have, I believe, the trickster. Let me just double check this guy. Yes, of course. So lots of magical powers, but you can be fooled here. You can trick yourself into something. Just be aware here, Scorpio, that you are following your highest intention, your highest good. You need to not get in your own way this week, okay? Especially with false narratives or an old narrative, I'm just this person. No, actually you're not. You're much bigger and greater than that. Or this is who I'll always be. I keep falling back into these patterns. Yes, if you believe that, tell yourself a different story and become that. Try it, okay? Try it. Have your best interests at heart this week. Another theme with Coyote is to remember the story of the cartoon version, Wile E. Coyote. He thinks he's so smart. But something always, the roadrunner gets away from him and he's always mocked. So just be aware that you're not falling under your own steamroller this week, okay? That you're not falling under your own spell with regard to your narrative. There could be a real process of feeling like you're not part of something if you are to let go of something here. which also is a very significant change here. If you feel as though you're stepping outside of your own box or a societal box or a family box, I don't care who made the box. The fact is you're stepping outside of it. And with that comes a feeling of being separated. Now the card's terms is orphan, but it simply just means walking away from something that no longer serves you, and the fallout from that. There's always a repercussion, okay? Whether we're heading higher or lower. But if you're heading higher in this highest, next level for yourself here, yes, it could feel as though you're leaving something behind. It could mean a friendship. It could mean a lifestyle, an ideology, an outlook, a frame of reference, a narrative, a story that you've been telling yourself. It's time to walk away because something greater for you exists. Don't be afraid of this stage of development, okay, Scorpio? This is necessary to getting to the next level, I promise you. With regard to the cards and the layout here, something greater awaits you. Please trust in yourself. Have faith that something greater exists. Pay attention to the story you're telling yourself, okay? That narrative, who am I? That thing that you keep saying that you are. Is that who you want to be? Because who you are is exactly who you tell yourself that you are. So you're in charge. Make it the best. Make that the best life possible. Forgiveness is your real calling card this week. Focus on forgiveness. Let it go. Find a way to let it go this week. If you need encouragement or actual ways in working on forgiveness, healing, turn to Louise Hay this week on YouTube. She's got a lot of audiobooks, or your favorite author or writer or leader in forgiveness or healing work. So the best of luck to you. Keep going in this direction, Scorpio. I'm very excited for you. A lot of beautiful, exciting energy this week for you. If you have a second, please comment below. Let me know how this week works out for you. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel because I upload videos for your sign every single week. Until we meet next time, take good care. Bye for now.